Today we're going to be talking about the benefits of developing the courage to be disliked. So you can get rid of your people-pleasing tendencies. We got a little assistant here, Mr. Cosmo, newest member of the family. So he's going to be joining us, and let's dive right into it. This is actually from a presentation that I shared with my clients just earlier today. So the courage to be disliked. This is important so you don't have to shrink yourself, so you can overcome people pleasing, so you can command respect with your authentic self. I'm going to take you guys through this, so make sure you take notes. And the benefits as well. Most people, especially around high status individuals, around senior leadership, big clients, they tend to shrink themselves by changing their tone, their opinions, and their energy, all to stay acceptable. And that kills your presence. So where are you muting yourself currently in your life? When you mute yourself or shrink or hesitate, what are you truly afraid of? What is it? Is it fear of rejection? Is it fear of judgment? Is it fear of breaking rapport, or is it imposter syndrome? This is a very important question to ask yourself, because as we tell our clients in the very first week when they work with us, your self-awareness is your greatest trait. It's your greatest habit. It's one of the best muscles to build, that self-awareness, because if you notice, you know what? I am afraid of rejection. I am afraid of judgment. Then you can work on that. You can reverse engineer it. And we're going to talk about some practical methods on how to do that today. Why do you think we have these fears? Fear of judgment, fear of rejection. It stems from ego. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't exaggerate enough how important this realization is. And I've been through this myself with my own experience. For example, when I was afraid of public speaking, I came to the realization that was because of my ego. Do they think I'm stupid? What are they going to wonder about me? Are they going to laugh at me? Are they going to judge me? Me, 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 me. You know what's interesting? Remember this. The ego is never concerned with being authentic and providing value. It's only concerned with protecting its image. The ego wants to protect that narrative that it has set for itself because of past experience. Your job is to be deeply present to the moment. In fact, one of my clients, when we did the workshop on this today, he asked me, he said, in front of the whole group, he said, yeah, I get it, Shako, but what about past experience that validates this fear? That is a very logical question, and it makes sense. What I'm suggesting is we don't focus on the narrative that your mind plays for past experiences. For example, if you've been shut down in the past, if you've been interrupted or judged in the past, it's very tempting to bring that narrative and assumption into your future interactions. So what I'm suggesting is ignore the ego, be present to the moment, and decide how you're going to communicate moving forward. The solution is a relentless commitment to authentic expression. Can you commit to this? And I know because you're subscribed here, you're watching this channel, that you are on your way to becoming a grounded communicator. So that's great, but can you commit to this, to authentic expression? And consider this, what would happen if you stopped trying to perform and focused on relaxing, on being yourself? This is why I don't script my YouTube videos or my Instagram reels, because that means I'm performing. That's how it feels. But instead, if I'm authentic, in fact, my most authentic reels are the ones that have gone most viral. So now I'm going to share with you guys, I believe we have 7 tips for authenticity expression. Number 1, know what you actually think before you speak. Most people fake confidence because they haven't clarified their position. So before important conversations, ask yourself, what do I really think about this? What do I really want here? Do I really agree with this? How you do one thing is how you do everything. A very simple example that you can think of is when somebody asks you for your opinion about a movie or a book or a song. Do you instantly say, yeah, not bad. Yeah, it's great. Or do you pause for a moment, ask yourself, what do I really think? And then give your answer. Authenticity starts in private, in your own mind, not in public. Number 2, speak from experience, not theory. This is a practical approach. So instead of saying, people should do this, you can say, in my experience, what's worked best for building connections with people is really paying attention to what they're saying and being present with them. What I've noticed is X, Y, and Z. That's generally how I speak when I teach as well, because it becomes more authentic and natural, and you end up being more enthusiastic because what you're sharing comes from the heart, not what should be said. And if people don't like that, that's okay. I already touched on this briefly. Allow pauses before responding. Pause at least 1 to 2 seconds. I give my clients a 3-second rule. Pause 3 seconds before responding to anything. Let your real thought surface by giving yourself time, then speak. This builds calm authority, by the way. Next, drop unnecessary politeness. Now, I need to make a disclaimer. I'm not saying be rude. In fact, you should be a gentleman. You'll stand out when you're a gentleman. But you don't need excessive softening. You don't need constant sorries and over-explaining. Say things cleanly and respectfully. Instead of saying, no, we can't do that because, I don't know if we have time and this and that. You can literally just say, that's not a priority right now. Thank you, though. Or no, I have other commitments. Thank you for the invitation, though. You don't need to explain yourself. And don't apologize before you say something. Don't apologize whenever you make a point in a group setting. Oh, sorry, can I just jump in and say this? Why are you apologizing? If you need to apologize, don't even say it. Just say it. You're confident enough. You're smart enough. Let it be known. Okay. Next, admit uncertainty. That's so funny. I just got a text message from one of my clients, Sam. I don't know if you guys can see this. He said, hey, Shako, thanks for the call today. Really powerful. So much gold there. I'm sharing that because if you want to improve your communication skills, you guys got to join Diamond Eye. In fact, we're doing free 10-minute communication audits, and there's a chance to speak with me one-on-one for free on Zoom, where I'll break down exactly what's stopping you from having that executive presence and commanding respect, closing deals, getting the promotion on a quick Zoom call one-to-one, so you can book that in the calendar below and talk to me or somebody from my team. Anyway, admitting uncertainty without losing status. So authentic leaders say, I'm not sure yet. I need to think about that. Or I don't know, let me check. Very often I say, I don't have an answer to that right now. You don't need to perform. You don't need to have the answer to everything. It's human. Paradoxically, that actually increases your trust, by the way. Next, calibrate your body language. This is a major game changer. Because if your words say, I'm confident, I'm smart, but your body says, please like me, please approve of this message, don't disagree with me, people will believe your body before your words. So practice slower movements, stillness, the pausing that I mentioned, open, confident posture, and grounded breathing. Don't rush. Okay? we do this on the call very practically with my clients. If they ever speak up in a group setting and they come across as a bit nervous, I tell them, relax into those nerves. Whenever you're public speaking, if you feel nerves come up, let it, relax into it. This is related to what we call the letting go method. And number 7, practice being okay with disapproval. This is the core skill. So ask yourself regularly, can I be okay if they don't like this? If the answer is no, you're not free, you're in a cage. Train that emotional independence. If I ask myself this question, can I be okay if they don't like this, before posting content on Instagram, on YouTube, and if I told myself, no, I can't be okay, I wouldn't have done it. And I would have been stuck in the same position, working the same 9-to-5 job, bored out of my mind. But I accept the consequences of authenticity. Can you accept the fact that you're not always going to be liked? You're not always going to be agreed with. Okay? That's power. When you can accept yourself above anything, above anyone, you accept yourself. You don't need somebody to accept you. That's what creates authentic charisma. Anyway, this is a little exercise I got my clients to do in the moment, not relevant for us here. And I believe that's it. Then we did a bit of a Q&A. So I hope that was valuable. That was a speed run through the presentation. Obviously, we go a whole lot deeper with our clients, with Q&As, with practices and drills. So if you want to work with us, if you want to improve this, book your free 10-minute communication audit below. Even if you're not sure if you want to work with us, we can have a chat and point you in the right direction regardless. And if not, regardless, apply what I just shared, and I guarantee you, you're going to be more comfortable in your skin when you communicate with anybody. And that is going to change your life. Thank you so much. Like, subscribe. See you next week.